meet somebody good looking? What has happened? Did you call Central Casting?
Oh, he's
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, how long have you been married? Is it just 9 months, 10 months?
10 months.
Celebrating our 10th month.
Right, 10th. Yeah, it's pretty great. And you guys knew each other for a while. If I remember, Olivia, last time I asked you, we were talking in the commercial breaks. You knew each other for a long time.
Yeah, 15 years.
Well, it's kind of fun, I think, to tell the people at home because, if I'm divorced, I'm on my own. It's kind of fun to hear a story like that.
Yeah, well, it's a wonderful story. I met John through mutual friends, Nancy and Jim, who had tasted his wonderful Amazon herbs and were taking them, introduced me, and we were friends. And he came to my house one day and met my dog and loved my dog. And when I told him the dog was having puppies, he wanted one of the puppies. So I shipped one of the puppies in a crate to Florida and didn't see him again. And occasionally John would drop me a postcard or let me know. We'd see each other occasionally through our friends, and he'd say, oh, the dog's doing really well, and here he is running on the beach. His name is Sherlock. And then 2 years ago, I asked my assistant to call John because I was going to do a concert in Florida, and he said, tell John to come to the concert and bring his girlfriend. Well, he brought the dog. And Sherlock remembered me, and it was because I raised him
how
for
many
the first
years
10
was
weeks,
that?
15 years.
Wow.
And he went crazy, and it was really sweet. And so the next day we were talking, and John was talking about Peru, and he couldn't believe I'd never been. And he said, well, you must come down. You've never been to Peru. And we arranged to go 6 months later, and that's what happened. We filmed
That's really great. It's a great story. Romance is always, it could be possibly right around the corner, right close by, and you're not even aware of it.
Oh, yeah. It's fabulous.
It is. You guys are really a cute couple. Plus, you share a passion. I mean, you were going to Peru, right, John? And you were doing this for a long time, and you wanted to share this with Olivia. Tell us about that first trip there and what the whole world you introduced her to, because you were working with these tribes there.
Yeah. I've been going down, actually, to the Amazon about 30 years now. And I went down back in the 70s looking for lost cities of gold and Inca treasure. And
you
essentially
were a treasure hunter.
Yeah, I've been a treasure hunter. Still am, actually.
What's that up?
Yeah. So we went through a series of treasure with tribal artifacts, pre-Columbian things, and eventually with botanicals. And landed on a lot of medicinal plants and botanicals in the rainforest.
They're all there, aren't they?
They're all there, yeah. And people realize, there's a consciousness now about the rainforest, and we're recognizing the value of that living rainforest, which is, it promotes, a third of the world's oxygen supply, enough medicinal plants to be called a living pharmacy to the world. And we protect what we value. So this has become a passion of mine for the last 18 years working with plants. And so really I've just known going to the Amazon 30 years and was surprised that she'd never been to Peru. And when I invited her, oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, such a, it's
beautiful.
It's extraordinary, magical place.
When you go there, what was the trip like? I mean, what did you first introduce her to there?
Oh, we got, actually, the day 2 in the rainforest, we...
you did it?
Not sure what it is.
I mean, really, I want to know what takes the pain away.
Yeah, we'll define what
medicinal,
it is.
All right.
We got a nice double canopy for us with some curanderos that I know, and anyway, we fell madly and forever in love. It was...
It was wonderful. Yeah, there was a wonderful woman down there who was a curandero, and she was singing this beautiful song in the rainforest. It was magic. And then John said, why don't you sing to her? And so I sang a song about gratitude to her, and it was just like one of those unbelievable experiences.
Oh, your CD, that soothing CD, the one that you gave me.
Grace and Gratitude.
Olivia, I play it all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's very healing. Yeah, it really is. And you guys had the wedding in Peru.
Yes, a year later.
A year later we went back, and it was a very special ruins near Tombo Mache. We had Quechua priests, and we were married.
Just us and the priest, and a couple of beautiful flutes, musicians playing flutes, and John's friend who's a photographer was there, and so we have the memories of it, which was really wonderful.
So now you have this whole journey like that, and then you give us a gift. You develop this product, these healing, all these different things that you're getting from the rainforest, from the gardens. And you know the dog that was here? Remember, Olivia?
Yes,
here we had this fire engine
cute.
with this fire truck on, the pink fire engine that was going across raising money for breast cancer research. And the dog, do we have a picture, Bradford and Still Store? Can we see the dog? Because Olivia, remember he had stitches on its tummy?
Yes, I do.
And you put some of the lotion on.
I put one of John's healing herbs called Sangre de Graga on him, hoping it would heal because it was a raw wound. And how did he do?
He did great.
Did he?
Yes, and they stayed in touch after this. They sent us an email saying it all healed, and they put the lotion on, and he's all grown up. Yeah, he was like, 10 pounds when he was here. Now he's 60 pounds, and he's all tough. Because the firemen were driving someplace, and they saw the dog on the side of the road and just took it on the truck with them and brought it.
Great story.
Yeah, it was a great story.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you're working on and what you have.
Well, it's this wonderful drink called Zamu that John has developed. We have developed from the Amazon. It's certified organic, and it's wonderful. You tell them, Don.
Yeah, it's all rainforest plants, and it really features a little berry that grows in the Amazon floodplain called camu camu. It's about the size of a cherry, and it's got the world's highest concentration of naturally occurring vitamin C. But it's got some other profile of ingredients like leucine, valine, serine, things that just create this terrain in the brain that makes the world a better place.
It really
Newton-John-Easterling. Okay, so we're going to try the drink that they're Zamu from the rainforest.
Yes.
And not only is this, well, John, you were saying it's healing, and does it really make you feel different? I mean, literally?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you'll just feel different. It kind of just reinforces a positive attitude.
How does it do that? Is it just more oxygen getting to the brain?
Well, this kind of supports a biological terrain in the brain that facilitates uptake of serotonin. Kind of some feel-good neurotransmitters, as well as, it facilitates a defense system, immune system, and joint health. So, yeah, you'll know something.
Yeah,
I've been traveling all around the world, and the last 8 weeks I haven't stopped, really, literally, and I've been drinking this every day, and it's really kept me strong. And what I really love about this, and what John has been doing for a long time, and why I've always respected him before I fell in love with him even, is that it all gives back to the rainforest.
Right, I think that's a really important thing to say.
Yeah, so it helps. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to taste it.
Okay, we can't miss out. We love it.
Do you have salt on your hand right after this?
Yeah.
Wow, it's really good.
Isn't it good?
It's good.
Yeah, it is delicious.
John, I think I love you now.
Yeah, there's magic in the rainforest.
No, but I really believe that there is.
Yeah.
I just think that it's... My grandmother had a garden that she lived till she was 96 years old, and she only mostly ate out of her garden except for meat, but that was...
That's really smart. And like Olivia said, the key thing for us is not only to promote a healing individually, but a circle of healing goes back to the Amazon, because part of everything that we do is going back to the Amazon, creating title and deed for indigenous communities for their land.
Yeah, you help the tribes protect their land and maintain some ownership.
It's critical, yes, very important. And then also the ASEER organization, the Amazon Center of Environmental Education and Research, we support, which puts ecological and biodiversity education into very remote rainforest communities, so they can understand the value of that rainforest on a global scale. And so when lumbering interests or oil exploration interests come in, they have a different set of data points to make decisions about their own future.
It really is devastating when you think that somebody's going in, and we know there's a big industry and just going in and taking what people want from it. But the devastation that it can cause in the long run is just, if people are educated about it, you wonder if well, I guess some of them would still make the same choice, but hopefully not.
But the positive thing is that if we create a value in the living rainforest, and the people down there are employed and they can see the value in it.
Exactly.
That encourages, that's the positive end, and that'll encourage them to maintain the rainforest and to keep the forest as it is, which is a great thing.
I'm very optimistic about the future, because the whole consciousness now coming around about the value of that forest. This is the first time we've had access to bringing these kind of nutrients out for personal value. And when we value something, we protect it. And the rainforest is so valuable on a global scale. People are recognizing that and taking action.
Yeah,
so I'm happy about that.
Well, Olivia, it's so great to see you again. I always love seeing you.
Thanks for having us.
Sweetheart. John, it's so nice to meet you. And I'm so happy that you found each other. What a nice, beautiful story. It was so great. To find out more about Olivia and John's products, log on to our website, bonniehunt.com. We also find information on how you can get some Zamu yourself, and you can also make a donation. We'll be right back.